Hi everyone, this is Natalia on Yachting International Radio, Luxury with Natalia, greeted today with a special guest out in Holland, Mark Cavendish, Head of Sales and Marketing at Heesen Yachts. How are you today?
Hello, good morning, Natalia. All good here. Thanks very much, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too. And as we enter a new decade, things are changing, obviously, in the world of yachting and possibly in Heesen Yachts as well. So we're keen to hear about a bit more about what's changed in terms of yachting today compared to, say, 20 years ago.
Oh, well, 20 years ago, gosh, that was 2000 at the beginning of the millennium. Well, back then we were certainly building smaller yachts. The 37-meter was barely even in its heyday at that point. So that was, we were also building, I guess, yachts around 37, 40. A few more custom builds are going on. Yeah, fast forward to today, and we're looking at a shipyard that's full of yachts that are 50 meters and bigger. I mean, we're building an 83-meter yacht here at Heesen today. That would have been unthinkable and completely impossible 20 years ago. So a huge amount has changed. Technology, of course, has changed as well. I think in the last 20 years, probably the advent of structural glass has been one of the biggest changes that we've seen. That's allowed us to build much, much bigger glass structures, windows and atriums and almost conservatory style wheelhouses we've done. So yeah, a lot's changed. Be interesting to see what the next 20 years produces, of course.
Absolutely. We're very tuned with what's going on in the aging dilemma of yacht build and also design. We see a lot more concept yachts coming out, and it would be interesting to see if those concept yachts will come to life. What's happening with Heesen? Are you going beyond the conventional and trying new designs?
Well, yes, indeed. And I mean, concept yachts is an interesting one because a lot of people put out concept yachts and these things just get chucked in the dustbin eventually. We like to think we take that whole thing a great deal more seriously. Cosmos is a good example. We're building her. She's 83 meters, all aluminium, have a top speed of just short of 30 knots. So she'll be the biggest and fastest aluminium yacht built in the Netherlands. In order to achieve that speed, you need, of course, an awful lot of power and a lot of stresses are in the ship. So in order to transfer those stresses and keep the whole thing working properly, we've developed our own backbone technology, which is a technology that we've patented for building these long structures that are going to withstand the kind of forces that you'll get. So that's one thing. Another one, we're also building a 59-meter yacht, so a bit smaller, but she'll have a top speed of around 37 knots. So, these are yachts with significant power that is pushing them through the water at very, very high speeds. Going back to the first question, 20 years ago, probably wouldn't have seen an awful lot of that. Other things, though, on the other side of the scale, as you know, we're building our 50-meter hybrid yacht, which is the complete other side of the coin. That's a boat that will do around 16 knots, but extremely efficiently. So very low fuel consuming, very low fuel burning, low noise, low vibration. So much more on the eco side of the equation. So yes, these concepts do come to life with Heesen.
That's very pleasing to hear. And also coming on to the sustainability theme rather, we are all striving to do better for the industry and for those using the yacht. So what is Heesen doing to bring their share into this enormous topic that's affecting us all?
Yes, I mean, of course, it's extremely early days in the sustainability program. So the story is not a very big one at the moment. It starts here in the shipyard. We have probably one of the most modern shipyards in the world. We are as ecologically conscious as you can be with things like computer-controlled lighting systems that reflect the sun as the sun moves around. We have mirrors that move with the sun to reflect natural light into the shipyard. We have recycling systems for the air, so the hot air that's generated is recycled and pumped back into the shipyard. The shipyard itself is as insulated as you can possibly get. So it starts here in Os with a good footing. And then the yachts, well, sustainability or let's say eco credentials really starts with an extremely efficient hull design. If your hull design is slippery and is low resistance hull design, then you don't need very big engines, which equals not a lot of power required to push them through the water. That is amply the case in our Electra home project. Just to give you an example on that, she's a 50-meter yacht below 500 tons. To travel 3,500 miles across the Atlantic, you'll need about 45,000 litres of fuel on home. On a regular 50-meter steel full displacement boat, you'd need about 60,000 litres of fuel. So that's 25% less fuel needed for the same distance on our home. So that's where we are on that side of the. We're also anchor partners in the water. What's it? Hang on a minute, I have to get the name of it. Water Revolution Foundation, which was set up towards the end of last year to study sustainability in yachting. It's early days, as I started by saying, and we'll see more as that develops this year. And then lastly, we are sponsors of the Blue Marine Foundation, which of course involves ocean cleanup and maintaining or improving the oceans, which is absolutely vital, not just to yachtsmen to enjoy, but for all of our future life, really.
Absolutely. So will we see Heesen in the cycling?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, will we see you cycling in as a Team Heesen for the Blue Marine Foundation cycle?
I'm not sure we're going to do that. Possibly. I mean, it's not been decided yet.
Yeah, sure. So bringing on to the subject of the new generation of yacht users, what has Heesen discovered in the few years that have led up to today?
Well, today, really, most of our, you have to be careful how you put this, don't you? Most of our customers are probably gentlemen closer to my age than my children's ages. That's still very much the case. Having said that, yes, you do get a few younger buyers, but it's rare. Looking forward, though, I think we will begin to see the children of today's buyers looking at buying yachts, and that I would predict you will see quite a big change. I mean, I just wonder if the children of today's yacht owners want to carry on doing the same old kind of thing that their parents have done, Saint-Tropez, Monte Carlo, Cannes, Porto-Cervo, and all the rest of it. Yes, I mean, those areas are delightful, beautiful areas. They will always have their appeal. But I just get a funny feeling that the younger generation might want to do something a bit more exciting, a bit different. Probably much more of these eco credentials will come into their yachting. I think there'll be much more sport. I see much more sport involved in yachting. People are now talking so much more about bigger tenders that go further. They're talking about water sports equipment, diving equipment, not hang gliding, all kinds of sports equipment they want to carry on their boats. So probably you'll see boats are becoming more explorer, more adventure boats. I think we might see that. And so in that respect, what we have done is we've developed our first explorer yacht, which is called X-Venture. It's a 57-meter collaboration with Winch Design, and we've aimed that really firmly at that market.
Exactly. I saw that Fort Lauderdale announced this wonderful project. So indeed, more and more adventure travelers are coming on and interested in utilizing their yachts, perhaps not just for the Saint-Tropez cruising, as you mentioned so correctly, but to be a platform to do something more adventurous and use it to have a helicopter bring you to the highest mountaintop, or play golf at sea, or all these wonderful things, and also to discover the depths of the oceans and do something good as a result of measuring whatever's happening down there, and that we can get the feedback and data to do something better for our environment. So a lot more of that, and I've been speaking to a few adventure companies, and indeed to see Winch Design really in there, it's great as well to see that the industry is working together to bring something new and fun out there for the new generation of clients. So well done for that.
No, thank you. Yes, well, I'm glad you glad you agree with it. Thank you.
Okay, great. And what are the other announcements that we might be expecting in 2020? Is there anything you can give us some feedback on, or what can we expect for you as Heesen?
Well, we should be, let me think, how many boats are we delivering this year? We'll be delivering our usual four, is it 5 yachts? 4 yachts this year. Other announcements, we'll continue to push the new 57-meter aluminium yacht, which we announced at Monaco last year, the Akira project. That's really, will sit alongside our 55-meter steel displacement range, the Vida and so on class. That should be a nice option for buyers to look at. What else is happening? In June, we'll be joining the hull and the superstructure of the 83-meter Project Cosmos. So that'll be a very exciting moment. That's when you'll see the hull and superstructure finally come together, and you'll see the yacht itself come to life and take shape. We're looking forward to that. It's the biggest boat we've ever built, so that'll be a big event. What else to think about? We'll continue with the usual boat shows. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything we are announcing next year. No, I think that'll be it for the time being.
Cool. Look forward to the Monaco Yacht Show, and you're very much excelling in the press conference side of things for sure.
Well, of course, that's something I'm not going to reveal just yet. We'll keep it a secret until the event itself.
Yes, for sure. I still have the Financial Times copy here, and I haven't had a chance to do the origami, but I will endeavor to do so and share on the social media platforms. So once again, well done for all your initiatives, and also for being innovative and bringing something spectacular every time with your designs and your build. So can't wait to see more of what's coming up in 2020 this year. And if there's anything you want to share with us, we'd be happy to share it on for our audience here on Yachting International Radio. So thanks again for your time, and good luck with all the preparations to you and your team.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And I'm sure my colleague Sarah will keep you informed with everything that's happening here as it does. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thanks all for watching this episode with Mark Cavendish at Heesen Yachts. This is Natalia, Yachting International Radio, Luxury with Natalia. 2 more episodes coming soon. Bye.